on Spotify with a metal update. I have this awesome member of the band, Griffin Benton. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
So you said you're in Boston right now. Is that where you're based out
Yeah.
of?
For the time being, at least, yeah. I came here for school.
Are
Uh,
you a gypsy? I was going to say, do you just move around?
and I'm doing some of that right now. Yeah. Um, it's Boston and maybe LA in the future. I don't know. Depends on things, but came
I
here for
love
school.
LA.
Yeah.
So do you play tennis? What was the tennis court music video?
Oh, we were just searching for something to do that was visually provocative. I don't play tennis. I played tennis when I was in like second grade, but
Okay.
it was just some easy. Well, I just go to Goodwill sometimes to brainstorm, and they had tennis rackets on sale for like $1.
That's
It made
hilarious.
sense. Yeah,
I've never heard Goodwill to brainstorm, but that's an awesome idea. Like
totally.
antique stuff, eclectic, strange stuff. I used to get old
Yeah,
concert shirts at Goodwill.
they got good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So I dig the psychedelic vibe. I mean, have
Mhm.
you guys ever done acid? There's just like this trippy 70s vibe to some of the artwork
Mhm.
for you guys.
I haven't done acid. No. All the art. That's my sister. That's my older sister. Does
Oh,
it? Yeah.
neat. She does like graphic design or
Um,
she's just really good at art?
yeah, she's an artist. I mean, that's like I'm from a family artist, so my dad is an author and illustrator, and my sister went down that route too. So it just everything's in house, kind of, so to say.
Way cool. It was in
Yeah.
your blood. Anybody in
Yeah.
music or you kind of branched off to do music?
I branched off to do music. Yeah, I was the first person to really pick up an instrument. Everyone's a music fan, so I grew up with
Yeah.
like Bowie and Zeppelin and all the time. But yeah,
Nice. One of my kids is named Bowie, so I'm a
oh,
huge,
that's sick.
yeah, Bowie fan. I'm kind of the same. Well, I'm just a huge music fan. I tried to play bass and I suck so bad, so then I just decided to not do the band route and just work
Yeah.
in radio and interview bands.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm more of. I wish I could play music. Like that is, it's incredible talent that I think most people are born with. It's not something you can acquire, really.
Hmm. Yeah. Maybe
So, what age did you start or get into music?
they had me on like recorders when I was in elementary school, and
Oh wow.
I'm not sure whether or not that laid enough of a foundation, but I started playing guitar when I was like 11 years old. Um, and then from there, it was just like I took up bass pretty quick, and really by the time I was in high school, it was kind of seriously the only thing that I was doing. Um,
Nice.
yeah,
And I saw you've got some tour dates coming up. When are you leaving? Where are you going?
totally. Yeah. So Boston 5/7, New York 5/10, LA 5/18, Ann Arbor 6/22, and then Detroit and Chicago. Detroit's going to be the big hometown show, August 23rd.
Oh,
Um,
cool. So you're
yeah.
from Michigan? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That sounds like cold. I don't know.
It's cold. Yeah. Yeah, it's particularly cold.
I don't think I'm Cali. I did LA for 7 years and Austin for a year, but I've only done Boston for a week because my friend got married there and it was absolutely beautiful. The
Yeah.
charm of the city. It's just the weather. I can't do freezing cold. I'm a pansy and
Yeah.
snowing and
It's
stuff.
brutal.
I don't know how you guys do that and like leave the house. I don't like to leave the house when it's like 50 and I can't wear flip-flops in California. Like that bothers me.
Yeah.
You guys are a tougher breed.
Yeah.
So are you a full band that you've pieced together or are you kind of like a solo project and you hire out people? How does your project work?
Yeah, it's a solo project, but I'm really tight with everyone I play with. It operates more like a band than anything at this point. Um, it was just I always wanted to have a project where I maintained creative control. So I write all the songs, I produce all the records. Um, but I'm super tight with the guys I play with. Met them all at college, and it's as far as I'm concerned, it's a band. Yeah,
Okay, cool. You're just like you're like it's like Weird Al. You're the face of the project, but there's a
yeah,
solid band behind you that
yeah,
you stick with.
yeah. Great band.
That's
Yeah.
cool. I'm a huge Weird Al fan, so anytime I can
Oh,
mention
word.
him, I try to do
Okay.
that. Kind
Yeah,
of obsessed. Well, neat. So the closest you're coming to Sacramento though is LA.
it's gonna be LA. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
When you go to the Viper Room, go up to the bar and say hi to Tommy Black. That's
Tommy.
been,
Yeah.
you know,
I
oh no
email
way.
met Tommy Black. Yeah.
That's been
Yeah.
my buddy forever. That's always hooked it up. And so I always say go bug Tommy because
Yeah.
he's been working there for like 30 years, I want to say.
Wow.
Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't work that long. I like switch around. I get bored.
Yeah.
Well, cool. What after the tour, what's next for you?
Mhm.
What's the goal of the project?
I love making records. That's like the biggest thing. Shows are cool and the videos are fun, but it's like mainly just getting back into the studio and taking another stab at it. Um,
Have
it's
you done a
really
full-blown record so far or just kinda EP singles here and there?
I do have an album out. It it's kind of not how what I want the debut to be though. It's like the old album. It's like the old
You
stuff.
gotta start somewhere. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
You gotta just, like, get projects out there, and
Mhm.
I think that was when I wanted to start my own podcast and leave radio, I was so afraid, and then
Yeah,
if you don't start, you're never gonna start, like,
right.
just do it.
Yeah,
But that's cool. Well, hopefully you can meet some people you wanna work with creatively along the way and get the album to where, you want to.
yeah.
I love the music videos.
Thank
It's
you.
just, like, weird, artsy. I don't know what's going on, and I dig it. Do you
Yeah.
have someone you work with that shoots them? Like
Yeah, it's me and this one guy. I mean, that's his band right there. That's a nailed shut mass poster behind me. It's another guy I met at college. He's a hardcore vocalist, and he's also just like a crazy good videographer. So we just get together. We're like, what can we do with like $20?
yeah,
And
but it's edgy, it's
me,
still cool.
yeah,
You can tell it's low budget, but I'm
yeah,
I'm feeling it.
yeah,
You know what's funny? I think a lot of people in college was more of a networking than
mm,
actual a jump start to a career or
yeah.
going on to a grad program or I feel like I've met and got better jobs through the people I met in college than using my college degree.
I bet. Yeah,
I haven't really used it. I don't know unless you're a doctor or lawyer, are people really using their degrees nowadays? I don't know.
somewhere they got to be less so in music, I imagine.
What was your major?
Well, I never graduated. I right now
Okay.
I took a semester off to focus on stuff. I was a songwriting major at Berkeley though.
Oh, I
Um,
didn't even know you could do that.
right, yeah, it's kind of funky because I'd go to class and it'd be like write a song, and I'd be like I do that. That's all I do, and
Yeah.
so for just to pay to have someone tell me that it didn't make me feel the best, about what I was doing, but
Yeah. You could
yeah,
already do that. You kinda didn't
right,
need the
right,
kick in the butt to start doing that.
yeah.
Cool. What inspires you to write?
I just love music. I wish I had a better answer for it, but it's like it's all I think about. There's almost like it's just me and writing. There's I love it. I don't
That's
have to
cool.
be like I don't think I'm one of the people that has to have like a thing happen to me or for there to be a big issue for me to write. I just write. I'll
Are you
write
an
it.
artist that goes live on TikTok?
I don't go live on TikTok now. I've been
Okay.
live on Instagram a couple times, but
I
yeah.
think it's different though on Instagram and Facebook and whatnot, but I
Mhm.
just got a TikTok a week ago because everyone
Yeah.
yelled at me.
Uh-huh.
It is so creepy. People singing live and then they'll get like a gift and they'll like
Mm.
eat corn and stop singing and do like and get a rose. And it is just
Yeah.
weirding me out, the live TikTok people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The internet's weird. I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like we're getting turned into video game characters or
Yeah.
yeah, like avatars
Mhm.
instead of actual people. I don't
Yeah.
so I'm glad you don't do that on TikTok. That's good.
Okay. Yeah. I'm glad to.
Well, thank you so much, Griffin, for taking time out of your day and stopping by a new band metal update. And definitely will tag you. Everyone go check out his page, follow what he's doing. And to my friends still in LA, definitely go by the Viper Room and see him and see Tommy and say hi.
Thank you.
Thanks for swinging in.
You bet.